This is video 6, modifying a published record on the backend platform of the EMM Survey Registry. This is the final video of the tutorial series, and it aims to explain how a published record can be updated and edited via the backend platform. The EMM Survey Registry has strategically and deliberately been designed so that the metadata for each survey can be as accurate and up-to-date as possible. One way we've done this is by building in a feature on the backend platform that allows for a published record to be modified by the person or persons who originally created the published record and/or has editing rights to the published record. I'll note here that detailed information about who can edit which published record is provided in sections 8 and 9 of the user guide for the backend platform. So to actually illustrate when it would be appropriate or necessary to modify a published record you've created and/or have editing rights to, let's go ahead and use this example. Imagine that 6 months ago, you created and subsequently had published a record for a survey for which you just finished fieldwork. At the time, when you compiled and contributed metadata for this survey, you didn't have the final results for your survey. Therefore, you were unable to report fully on the sample size information requested in Section 5, for example. Now, however, you have what we can call all the missing sample size information, so you want to update the record for your survey, which, as we've already mentioned, is currently published on the EMM Survey Registry. So to actually edit the metadata for your published record, you'll first need to grab and make handy the user guide for contributing metadata via the backend platform, so you can use it as you edit the metadata for your record. Then, you'll need to log into the backend platform using your issued account. Once logged in, go to Surveys, which is found on the left-hand side of the welcome page of the backend platform. After clicking on Surveys, you should be directed to a new page, also called Surveys. You'll then want to find your record in this master list of records for surveys documented on the EMM Survey Registry. An easy way to do this is by using the Mine filter from the General Filter drop-down menu. Once you've located your record, click on the corresponding pen and paper icon. This will then direct you to a new page, Update Survey, where you'll be able to modify the metadata for your record using the provided form. You'll also see that the status of the record has changed from published to draft to signal that the metadata is being worked on. Don't touch the status, leave it as is in draft. As before, when working with the form, be sure to follow the specific guidance provided by the help text and Table 3 coding instructions for variables included in the online form from the user guide for the backend platform whenever filling out a field with revised metadata. Be sure to also regularly save your work using either the Update Survey or Update and Continue Editing button at the bottom of this form. As a note, if you want a refresher on how to fill out a form and contribute metadata, you can consult Video 5, Creating a New Record on the Backend Platform of the EMM Survey Registry. And once you've made all the necessary edits, continue to keep the record in draft status, and then click on the Update Survey button to save your work one last time. Now, what you'll need to do is email the administrators of the EMM Survey Registry at shock.project@sciencespo.fr to alert them that you've edited metadata for a record that's previously been published. In this email, you'll want to mention the specific record you've edited, for example, by indicating the unique ID of the record, as well as the specific edits you've actually made. For example, you can ask the administrators of the EMM Survey Registry to review Section 5 as you've changed the sample size information there. As all the edits will need to be reviewed by the administrators of the EMM Survey Registry, they'll use the same quality check process used for reviewing and validating a new record. Once the administrators of the EMM Survey Registry approve all the edits made, they'll change the status of your record from draft to ready, and then ask you to confirm that the current version of the record can be published and made visible on the front end of the EMM Survey Registry. Only after you confirm that you approve the current version of the record will the administrators of the EMM Survey Registry change the status of your record from ready to published. Once your record is back in published status, it will become immediately available again on the front end of the EMM Survey Registry, which is this. This concludes Video 6, Modifying a Published Record on the Backend platform of the EMM Survey Registry.